The Tesla Model Y, it is still a popular seller, still a good crossover that's selling very good in the electric vehicle market. This one, I like that it comes with the blackouts, the chrome delete as they call it, on the top where the window seals are, and it makes it look more modern. It is a brand new day. I have some sunshades and some weather mats for the Tesla Model Y. And that Model Y out there, I saw it in town, and I talked to the lady after she came out from Walgreens about making a good deal for her on those mats. But unfortunately, she already bought a pair of mats online, and looks like she's all set in getting the sunshade because she already just keeps the thing in the garage all the time. Oh man, what am I gonna do with this mat and the sunshade that I got? One of the sellers of the Tesla brand, they pretty much sent me out this thing, and it's worth at least $70, so I could give a Tesla owner a great deal on these things. Ooh, Applebee vibes. We're out here for dinner tonight. Got some steak, got some good Cabernet going, ready to get a nice hearty meal. Would you look at that? I am glad that they're finally digging this ditch out deeper and making this area right here a little bit less flood prone. About 6 years ago, before we came into here, this bridge right here, it flooded over, and the reason for it is because the water levels got so high it got over the bridge. So this is what the ditch looked like before the whole construction that's about to happen in the next clip right here. So over the course of the last 3, 4, 5 days, these two tractors have been out here and been diligently digging this ditch so that it's more wider. And I'm glad that they're doing that. The ditch, it's prone to flood, especially in the wintertime when it rains heavily, and it always seems to be flooded in this area over the bridge, and it's not a nice experience driving and having to drive over the area where there's a lot of debris and garbage out on the road. So that's what these two tractors are doing. They're working together, moving dirt from one area to the right side, and when that's happening, it's going to be making that ditch wider. You know, one of our customers was saying that it's a nice place to even get some kind of benches made out there, and people could just enjoy the scenery out there like they're looking out at a pond. I mean, it's kind of nice seeing how deep and wide this ditch is being dug out. It really is a work in progress. They're not completely done with it, and when it's all done with, I'm sure it's going to be less prone to flood. You can see how it goes all the way, stretches down to the other side over there. It'll go through and just work its way through the city, and if that area floods right there, it's going to affect a lot of businesses around. So that's why they're making sure our tax dollars are hard at work and making sure that there's not going to be any more flooding. Pulling it back towards my store, you could see that the bridge, it goes under that road there, and then the water, when it fills up, it'll go to this side over here. This side is dry right now, but you can see all kinds of stuff in this side too. I don't know if they're planning to dig the ditch out in that side later on, but that'd be something nice to do in the future for them too. You know, because the water is going to tend to flow back the other way, and if it's flooded on one side, it's not good. You want it to flow steadily all the way through. So this is where Walgreens is at. AT&T, they just got built in recently too. And from what I understand, Walgreens, they spent like $2 million buying that piece of property. And over here is where the lake is at. The two, well, not real lakes, they're like more like two giant ponds. The ditch is being dug out. Hopefully this is going to eliminate some of the flooding in this area, because about 6 years ago it was heavily flooded where it got over that bridge, and that's not good. There were twigs out in the middle of the road, pieces of wood blocks floating out there so cars would run over them. When it gets flooded like that, I'll go out there and clean it up, but there's just so much that you can do, and hopefully these tractors are going to dig out enough of this water so it doesn't backflow from that pond area behind the building. Look at all those wood pieces that tractor's pulling out right now. That just floated down from there. You'd be surprised what kind of stuff floats down there. I've even seen a beaver that floated down there at one point. So it has been steady busy today. It is the Christmas holiday now. More people are saying Merry Christmas and are in the Christmas spirit. The store is staying booming. People are picking up last minute gifts, and it seems like there's never an end to buying last minute gifts because you have so many people in your life and you're thinking of them and you just want to wish them a Merry Christmas.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up, open the park.